My name is Philomena Vincenti, and I'm lucky enough to be the principal of Leggett Elementary in Akron, Ohio, and we have the distinction of being the oldest school building in Akron. We are 120 years old, but that all will change at the end of the week when we walk across to our new building, which is the Leggett CLC, and starting next week, we will be in our new building. As part of a transition for our students, we had a walkthrough into the new building last week. The children are very excited to get over there and be in the new building next year. The fifth graders are a little sad. They got to transition over at least for the afternoon, but unfortunately they will be moving on to middle school next year. This is my second year in the Ready Schools program. I was part of the original cohort, and when we started Ready Schools, we did a needs assessment that went along with the Ready Schools book. There's 7 areas, and what I thought we were going to need help in and what came out from our needs assessment was 2 different things. And we started out with research, and after we had formed our advisory team for the building, each of the advisory team members found a research article on transition that we talked through and worked through in our small group as well as in our staff meetings, just to get us all ready and on board for Ready Schools. And that theme was prevalent throughout the first year. The big aha moment for the staff was the results of the needs assessment. They really thought that they knew a lot about transition, but as they went down through the questions on the needs assessment, one of the things that really came out was that they needed to know more background on transition and the importance of transition, not only for preschool to kindergarten, but through the grade levels and on in from 5th grade to middle school. So most of them were pretty well versed on the preschool to kindergarten piece, because I think all schools do a lot with that. It's just transitioning through the rest of the grades and transitioning into the middle school. We had an exciting moment at the beginning of year 2. We received 75 students from Lincoln Elementary School that closed in June of 2009. So we had to make them a part of the Leggett family beginning the first day of school. So we had Leggett t-shirts for everybody the first day, so that we could start building relationships as soon as they walked through the doors at Leggett. The kindergarten students always received a Leggett t-shirt when they registered, but we wanted everybody to realize that it wasn't Lincoln and Leggett, it was Leggett family now. So that's how we started our second year. Another area of concern for us during our second year was our ESL population. We have quite a few students, probably 8 or 9 that are going to be in kindergarten this coming fall, that are ESL students. In years past, our kindergarten teacher, Mrs. Keene, would let them come in afternoons for learning stations. And she has the ESL students in kindergarten, so there was always somebody that could understand these students if they didn't speak English. But her class size was much bigger this year, so it wasn't possible for her to have these students come in the afternoon. So our ESL tutor graciously started a preschool on Friday mornings for these students and their families, and to get them ready for kindergarten, and it has been quite successful. She had 3 and 4-year-olds in the preschool, and then the last 2 months she just focused on the 4-year-olds that were going to be 5 by September and be in the kindergarten. But that also let them get acquainted with the school, see how the lunch program worked, eat a breakfast from the school, just things so they could get ready and feel a part of the school.